I wanted to do a quick video to show you how to apply the 3D Plus Fiber Lashes. When you receive it in the mail, you're going to get your lashes in this beautiful little travel bag, and there will be two tubes. One is the transplanting gel, it's the bigger one, and then one is the fiber lashes. So that's the smaller one. There are several different ways that you can put this on. You just have to find the best method for you. I kind of go back and forth depending on my mood. So I'll show you just one way and I'll tell you about another, and then you can play with it and see what works best for your lashes. Now I have really short blonde lashes, and if you can see, like, you can't even see them. So hopefully you'll be able to see the difference it makes once I do one eye. So I'm only gonna do one eye so you can see the difference. All right, so I'm gonna start with my transplanting gel. I did already curl my lashes and brush them out. My lashes don't curl very well, so the fiber lashes are awesome because when they stick to the end of your tip, they curl up, so it kind of adds an extra curl. So I've already done that, and I'm going to put the transplanting gel on just like regular mascara. And when you pull it out, just a tip, if you scoop instead of pumping it in the tube, it helps it stay thin and it doesn't get really thick and clumpy. So that's just a tip for you. So I have it just like regular mascara, and I'm going to put it on from base to tip. So I'm gonna look in my mirror here, and I'm just gonna put a thin layer, cover every lash. And I like to kind of, what's this called? Squiggle it on, I guess. And you'll see that it goes on just like regular mascara. If you get it on your eyelid, you can just wipe it off. It wipes off really easy. Okay. So once I get that first coat on my eyelid, or on my eyelid, I don't want it on my eyelid, on my lashes, then I'm gonna go over to the fibers. And you'll want to do this right away so that the fibers stick to the gel. When you pull it out, you'll see that the fibers are loose, and they're on this little wand here. And I like to pinch barely any pressure, the extra fibers, so that they don't flake all over. You might have a little bit of fibers on your face when you're done just because they're loose, but those brush right off. So now I'm gonna go from mid-lash to tip. I got a little clump there, so I'm gonna pat that down. Mid-lash to tip, all the way. You see it coming up? Now you can do as many coats as you want because the fibers are buildable. So you don't want to do a crazy layer each time. Just do a thin layer, and if you want to add more, then put another layer on. I only do one layer, but I do a little trick for my tips to make them a little longer, and I'll tell you about that in a second. So once you put your fibers on, now you're gonna go back over with the transplanting gel. Now here's where the methods can change. Some people like to go to the next eye and do the transplanting gel and the fibers, and then go back to this one and do your third step with the gel. Or you could do one eye at a time. Kind of just depends on whatever method's for you. I've done it both ways, and to me, I don't really notice a difference. So what I'm gonna do now, since I'm showing you just one eye, I'm gonna go ahead and put the transplanting gel over the fibers. I do let it sit for a few seconds just so the fibers can kind of mesh into the gel, but I don't want it to sit too long because I want it to still be a little wet and workable. So now I'm gonna do my third step, and I'm gonna go back over, very gentle. You don't want to do it too rough because you don't want to pull the fibers off that you just put on. So I'm going to go back over very gentle, just like that. Now, here's where my little secret is. If you want to add a second coat, then you would put the fibers back on. I don't do a full second coat. I just do the tips to make it look longer and to lengthen those lashes. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of gel on my tip, of my lash there, especially on the end, because I like those to be a little longer. And then I'm gonna put the fibers back on, pinch it very gentle, and just on the tip to really lengthen those lashes. You'll notice that the fibers kind of look fuzzy when you first put them on, so you can kind of see that they're a little fuzzy. But as they dry, the fuzziness goes away. So don't worry about that. Once you put the gel on and they mesh together, it goes away. So look how much longer. I just put it on my tip and there's no lashes right there. Lashes, no lashes. Now, kind of looks a little clumpy right now, but don't worry, because I'm gonna put my transplanting gel back over it. And as it dries, that little fuzzy look goes away. It's just like that while it's wet. But I promise, once it dries, it will not look fuzzy. So there you go. You can do it as many times as you want. Gel, fibers, gel is one coat, or gel, fibers, gel, however many times you want, however long you want your lashes to be. And then I just put the transplanting gel on the bottom lash. I don't use the fibers because it's a little too much. And then if I have any, I just have a few little fibers on my face here, so I can just brush them off, and they come right off. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.